Good morning everybody. You're gonna have to bear with me because I'm now on my new camera. The viewfinder is that side, but I don't want to make a habit into looking over it there because then it's gonna be like this, which is well annoying. But I don't know, I haven't like played around with the settings or anything, so I don't really know if... Last night I had probably the worst night's sleep of my entire life. Got back from rehearsals at 10. I think I was in bed by the time I'd done my skin and stuff by 10:30. Was really restless falling asleep. And then at 1:30 I woke up in the morning and I was like, I can't go to London. I just don't want to go. I'm meant to be going to London today. Train was booked and everything. And my stomach was like really griping, where I was so hungry because I hadn't eaten enough yesterday, which if Kelly watches this ever, I feel like she's just gonna punch the screen. Basically yesterday all I ate was a tuna salad and half a packet of Frutellas that I acted was my candle for rehearsals, and then half a naked bar. And I exercised yesterday, so it was like disgustingly low amount of food for the day. So I don't think that helped. Today was meant to be like quite an enjoyable day in London, so I was getting the train. I had an appointment at Dyson to have my hair done with the new Air Wrap and in their like Dyson bar that they have in Selfridges, which is wicked. Then I was meeting my auntie for a coffee, and then I had a dinner this evening with Daisy, Jewelry Brand and Estee, just a really nice intimate dinner. And when I woke up at 1:30 in the morning, I was like, I just literally can't get... Have you found it? Yeah. Was it in your car? Yeah. David lost his wallet. I couldn't get back to sleep between 1:30 and 5:30. That's just not a thing. That's just not a normal thing for me. Oh no, one thing. I think there's a beauty filter on here automatically. I literally just looked in there and I was like, my skin looks really smooth. And then I looked close. And one of the reasons why I got this camera is because it's insanely clear, but there is an option to have a skin smoothing filter on, which pisses me off. And it was on medium, so apologies for that. Whatever footage you've seen of my face prior to this moment did have a medium level smoothing filter on, which I don't know about, and it's now off and will continue to stay off forever. What was I saying? So yeah, basically had a horrendous sleep, but making the executive decision to not go to London today, even though it was filled with things that I wanted to do. Like I was going to go and I had like quite a free afternoon, which I was excited about also, because when I'm down in London, normally it's all very crazy work stuff. So I was looking forward to like doing a bit of shopping, going to Fortnum's, stuff like that. Oh, fuck me, this group chat that we've got for the social stuff for the show is actually killing me. For some reason in rehearsals last night, I just kept going, meow, meow. I'm just meowing randomly for no reason whatsoever, and it's just kind of become a thing. And I felt a bit delirious. I think maybe not eating yesterday just did me zero favours whatsoever. I'm never doing that again. Also, me and Kelly had this conversation because last week I deadlifted 100 kg, and this week I couldn't do it. And I've had a really shit week of eating. It's only it's Wednesday today, but I've just not eaten enough. I just keep having these days where, because I'm so like mental busy and David doesn't cook, it's just all about convenience stuff, and it ends up being like not enough food, or like I'm crispy. Do you know what I mean? There's just... I think I'm going to do HelloFresh or Gusto again in the new year though, because that helps loads. Anyway, so basically today I am going to do all of the things that I just have let slip. Like what you can't see to the side of me here, the amount of clothes from that haul that I did, they've literally just been thrown on the floor with zero. It's just horrendous. So I need to fold all of those up. I need to go to the post office. I need to put a wash on. My washing pile looks like a fucking secondary Christmas tree in my house. I am going to have a spontaneous last minute me self-care day. My body, whatever it did last night, was a sign that I need to slow down, like recuperate. Is that the word? Recuperate. Let's Google it. Recoup is from French and refers to making up a loss, often money, or being reimbursed. Recuperate usually refers to healing or recovering. Oh, okay. So recuperate was the right word. So I think I'm going to get in the shower, cleanse off my negative rubbish sleep energy. Do my skincare all night, maybe have a makeup free day today and just do some brows. My hair looks greasy for some ridiculous reason. I only washed it on Monday. I think what the plan is, I'm going to have a shower, put a wash on. Maybe I'll head up to Bristol today in the morning and then do all of my jobs this afternoon, because if I go anywhere in the afternoon, I feel like it's going to be busier than in the day. I fancy having a little mooch around Primark. I also need to sort my costumes out, start sorting my costumes out as well. And I was thinking, you know, all that fishnetty stuff is very in at the moment. Is it? I did find some leggings last night. Just not massively thrilled that I got to put these over my arse, if I'm being honest, but I'm not massively sold on the model that's wearing them because she's very slim and I've got a fat ass. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this boring chat here and go and get in the shower. I've changed my plans ever so slightly. Bill's is at Babington House today, so I'm gonna go there for a couple of hours. I've got my lovely new tracksuit on. I've done my Vichy serum and then my Tatcha vitamin C serum, and then I'm just gonna do brows, moisturiser, SPF. The sneezing is just absolutely mad. So what am I saying? So I'm gonna go to Babington House and meet Bills and Josh for a bit. Do you know Josh? Josh Smith hosts. He has the podcast Make It Rain, which is literally so sick. He interviews like A-list celebrities basically. He's so funny. I absolutely love him. I've got a bit of work to do, but like I really am making sure that today is going to be a bit of a self-care day. I just said to David, do you know how nice it feels to just like put a wash on and hang the washing out, and I don't know, I'm going to cook dinner tonight in my own house. It just feels great. It's been so full on for so many weeks in a row, and like I am not one of those people that like thinks burnout is cool. I just don't. I'm not that anyone does, but some people do like kind of thrive off that vibe. I just know that the right thing for me to do today is to just have a really chill day and do things that are just going to make me feel really happy. I'm also seeing one of my best friends, Emily, this evening. She's watching her husband Luke in Swansea. He is... Did I vlog the day we went and watched Bat Out of Hell? I don't know if we did. But he's in Bat Out of Hell, but it's his first show today as Strat, which is the lead part. I think I'm gonna go to Babington, see how I feel, have some food there with them, and then I might drive into Bristol this afternoon. I might sack off the shops until next week and then just like come home and have a chilled afternoon. I think I'm already leaning more towards that, to be honest. And then I can go shopping next week. I could even do some online shopping today actually, which would help because I've done no Christmas shopping. I've never been this unorganised. Feeling very happy. God, my lips are crusty as hell. I feel like this camera is so clear. This is the first time I'm trying it in my car, and you guys know that the rattling of my old camera was not the one. To be fair, that camera had lasted me 5 years, I think. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what this one's like. I'm just heating up my car. It's heat up car before you drive season, isn't it? Obviously, our playlist for the journey is going to be Rent, because we're at this stage now where I have to live, breathe, seep through my pores Rent. There's also so many more little lines and bits that she sings that I weren't even aware of it. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm like in control of how much I know, you know? Oh, please let me know if you think this camera's better. I'm really happy with it so far, but let's wait and see what happens when it edits. Come on! Oh yeah. I'm here. Annoyingly, you can't really film inside Babington House because it's a members club. I'm not a member, but Billy is, so I go on her membership, which is, if you ever see me in there, it's because I'm being stingy and going off someone else's membership and not using my own. I'm very, very hungry. I need to really fuel today. I've just definitely not eaten enough the last few days and I am feeling it. Car park down here. Oh, it's so stunning. I haven't been here for so long. Last time I was here, I did a wedding in like 2000 and... maybe like 2018, you know. So peaceful. Oh, Josh. 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 Do this. It's not very, oh look, she's gonna... I feel like the main thing I've shown you is the sky here, both in the morning and the afternoon, but how stunning is that? Oh my gosh. I just spent about 700 hours longer than I ever expected to spend here today. So annoyingly, you've not had much footage because you can't get your camera or your phone out in Soho House. And I got told off a total of 4 times. I did a bit of work in the morning, then I met Bills, and then we ended up having... which way to get out? Then we ended up having lunch with Tom and Josh, and I just literally love them so much. I've met Josh before. If you don't know, Josh Smith hosts, I know I said about it earlier, but he has a podcast called Make It Rain, and then his partner Tom, who I just absolutely love. We just had the best time. We just had such a lovely time. It was nice to spend time with Bills again. Haven't seen her for so long. And I much prefer, if you are a Soho House member, I know like a lot of people ask, but people always go on about how wonderful Farmhouse is, Soho Farmhouse, and it is gorgeous, but Babington is actually my favourite one by far, better than all the London ones, and the Farmhouse, in my opinion. It's just really cute. The staff was so lush, food was amazing. I've just had all of my final edits sent through of the video with me and JJ cooking Christmas dinner, which you would have seen by now because that was posted on Thursday, and I'm just so happy with it. And I feel really like, basically in the last sort of 2 months I've pitched 2 ideas to 2 brands, and I've just had an email about half an hour ago from the second brand. Waitrose was one of them, from a second brand saying that like, we love the idea and here's what we're doing. And I just feel like so proud that, I don't know, I just feel really proud of myself that I've kind of come up with these ideas and I've put it to them and I've had these meetings and I've proposed an idea that they've then turned around and not only been like, oh my gosh, yeah, this is great, but then followed through with, yeah, let's do it. Because anyone can say like, oh yeah, that's great, that idea is lovely, but they've been 2 sort of really like passion-led projects for me, and I just feel really excited by them. One of them, so the Waitrose one you would have seen already, the cooking Christmas dinner with me and JJ, and then the other one is it's so annoying. I feel like I can't tell you anything until contracts are signed, because nothing is ever confirmed until contracts are signed. But this is like the most full circle moment of my career probably to date, I would say. Waking up this morning and following my gut and not going to London today was hands down the best decision I could have made. I've had the most wonderful day. I've managed to do the most bare minimum of work, but I really needed to just laugh today and eat good food, and like, I don't know, I just feel really happy that I did that. I also feel gutted that I had to let them down last minute, because I know how much effort goes into events, and people sort of like bailing last minute, it's so frustrating. So I do feel really guilty about it as well, and also it's just shit because I did really want to go. I'm still so full up from lunch that I can't even bear dinner, so I'm not having any dinner tonight. But I'm really, really thirsty. I just drank loads of sparkling water earlier, so I'm not quite sure why. I was just finishing off a little bit of work, and now I've come upstairs to sort out Em's room because she will be here in 45 minutes, and my room looks like Well, I showed you. Did I show you? If not, I'm going to show you now. This is what I'm dealing with. It's just ridiculous. David?
Yeah?
Did you want to help me?
Help what?
Did you want to help me?
No. Santa's going on New Year's Day.
Nana, Santa coming to see you, is he? Made up Emily's bed. We have to put an air bed in here because we don't have like a spare room or anything else can go. But she's got fresh bed in, ovs. But she's going to have to ignore that sad, sorry state of mess. And my lemon tree that's seen better days, but I did water her with quite a lot of water, so I'm hoping she'll be revived in the morning. Am I already in bed, Mum? I've been waiting for you. This camera had a face smoothing filter on, can you believe?
Oh, okay.
You can put three levels on. I took it off. What are you doing? Coming up onto bed, Mum. How good is that? I super
Cracking.
My trousers are coming down. Do you do this every day?
Yeah.
That was delayed. I wasn't going to work.
The Christmas fairy.
There's a little spider under here.
Gross.
Does that mean 9 people have been flushed?
No, I don't know.
Oh, no,
Did I tell you about my
reported
garden
it.
centre thing? I just feel like you might live near a really nice garden centre.
Oh yeah, you did. There are some, I've not been to them yet though. But you live near a really nice service station.
Gloucester services.
Oh.
It's the best.
It's a dream. And the sister one is up near Cumbria.
Emily's just gone home, which was absolutely lush to see her. And I'm just about to have my first singing lesson with a singing teacher that I was recommended by Amber Davies and her sister Jade Davies. Both phenomenal singers. David's like set up all of my things that I need. I've got my little mic here. Do. Oh my God, that was so good. I literally love him. He's just incredible. I had every intention to like record a few bits, but I was so in the zone, like concentrate. There's a lot to think about when you first start working with someone. Yeah, so I didn't record anything, but it was absolutely fantastic. I'm just uploading the Waitrose video, ready to go live later, and I'm waiting for Shelbs to come because we are going to shoot my jewellery campaign that I've got to do. So we're going to be taking some photos for that. I need to sort my hair out a little bit. Do you want to be on it or do you want to be in the background? Because I'm going to tell everyone who you are and what you do.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me nervous.
I'm just putting some makeup on because... Do you know what the funniest thing was? I took Devon to rehearsals once to take some photos of us. And I was like, do you mind if I do my vocal warm-up in the car? And she was like, no, not at all. So I started doing it. And I just felt the silence was just too good to be true. And I looked at her and she was like this. I'm doing my makeup because we're about to shoot my jewellery campaign. And my friend Shelbs has come to... What would you... See this, right? Would you call this artistic styling or creative directing? I would call it...
It's sort of a bit of both really, isn't it?
Yeah. So Shelbs has just come back from New Zealand after living there for 8 years.
Yep, just under.
She's an interior designer. I'd say you're an artist, wouldn't you?
I've always said interior stylist and designer.
Interior stylist and designer, but you just have like a very good eye for things like artistically and creatively. When we filmed my Waitrose dinner party reel, Shelbs just got down and like took this shot and me and Mum were like, oh, that looks so nice. So then I said, do you want to help me shoot this? So Shelbs is in charge of everything apart from me sitting there, which actually helps me loads because the one thing I find really difficult with this sort of stuff is having my head like in the game across it all. So the setup, what the light's looking like, if the shot looks good. It's quite a lot to think about though, isn't it, if you're doing it all?
It is, it's a lot just to do on your own.
And like I can do it, it just would take me like 100 hours longer.
Yeah, and sometimes you just want that extra eye, don't you?
That's the thing. I think that's what I think is made the biggest difference with like getting a second creative person to help, is you do just see things differently that someone else wouldn't see.
Ninas, you can't be in this. You can't be... Can you move your bottom? Are you going to crop these at all?
What do you mean?
'Cause it's video.
Yeah, I can crop it in.
Still crop it. I'm just, thinking about boobage and things like that and how far you want me to come in.
What does the light look like?
Yeah, I think that's better.
So go again?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. Do what you did before then. Like put the back in as if you've like just put the earring in. So yeah, go. There's still something weird about it.
Maybe the earring in's not working.
No, that was great until you went.
I can clip it out. It was because I thought I need to get this one in. This is better.
Oh yeah. So if you keep that out, let's just do that again.
One thing I've not missed, your tack.
My honesty. I can't help it.
Your hand's looking a bit veiny.
That's
I'm just doing what we
Relax it. It was getting a bit hot and I don't know. I looked angry.
What now?
It starts to look angry and like some sort of claw.
Although we're very late, we are just about to go for dinner with Rob and Frank. Oh, it's freezing.
Freezing, is that?
Yeah. I'm absolutely ravenous. Once again, I've not eaten properly today. I've had beans on toast, a mince pie and a piece of rye bread with peanut butter and honey. Do we need to pay? Which is just, again, not ideal. No protein.
Look at this boy. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. Do. Eric the elf. Eric the elf. Eric the elf. Boop.
But do kisses. How great does that look?
He's looking at the camera here.
I need some lip balm. My lips are cracked as hell. So chapped. I feel like they've got worse with the weather lately as well because it's proper drops in temperature here in the UK. Here in the UK. I feel so crusty. I am in bed. I've just taken my makeup off. And I was going to watch a bit of Rent. It is my life now. Have I mentioned it? I don't know if I've mentioned it. Maybe we should take a shot every time I mention the word rent. Between now and the 22nd of Jan. Yeah, I feel conscious that there's not been much Christmas type content, but I promise you, as of the next video, right up until the 22nd of December, we've got Christmas heavy stuff going on. We're going to be Christmas wrapping, Christmas baking, Christmas garden centre day. I don't particularly feel that festive either. I've not had much time to it sounds so ridiculous, but I've not sat and watched loads of Christmas films because things have been so crazy that when I do have free time, I am just learning my lyrics, familiarising myself with the songs and stuff, and I just feel like, yeah, it's just a very, very, very full-on commitment, which is great because it's equally providing me with just the most love and happiness and laughter in the world. I'm gonna go to bed now. Again, apologies that if this vlog hasn't been very festive. The day in London was meant to be a real festive day and that just totally backfired, although it was also the most needed thing that I've done for a long time. So I am glad I did it. I'm just gutted that obviously we didn't go to Fortnum's together, we didn't go to Harrods Food Hall together, we didn't go and look at the Christmas lights in Regent Street. It is what it is. Sometimes we've just got to do what we've got to do. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you again so much for the support. If you haven't watched the Waitrose video with Jason and I, please go and watch it. It's so good. I'm really, really happy with it. And also just so over the moon that this project's been pulled off. I can't believe that, I pitched this idea to Waitrose and they were like, yeah, sounds great. Go and do it. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you on the next one.